Hey Pisces, and welcome to August 2020. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kat. I'm a naturally gifted medium and I've been communicating with spirit since childhood, reading astrology for over 30 years and tarot as well for over 30 years. So welcome to my channel, welcome to my positive space, and welcome to your general reading for August 2020. So as you guys are aware, there will be an Aquarius Moon that's happening on the 4th, and this could have a little bit of teething problems where you're concerned. You may want to reflect on something, you may want to reverse something because of this full moon element. You are going to be releasing something that's not working for you, something that needs to be released. I feel that some of you are dealing with a lot of loss. You're trying to resurrect from that loss, grieving of something that didn't work out. You're also in reflection mode at the moment. It's a very emotional time for a lot of you. Some of you getting out of the illusion that someone had given you. The self-examinations of where you went wrong. How did this happen? How did I get here? You're also looking at your direction on where you go forward, what you want in your life, how you want to rebuild in some way, and where you want to go forward. Some of you are also dealing with a family situation that has been a cycle, or there's been a cycle of behavior that you've needed changing, but it's no changes there. You're really wanting to try and help someone in the family as well, or you may be dealing with family elements, the 10 of Cups. That's what you're after, Pisces. You really are after the 10 of Cups. You really are after that ultimate happiness. And I feel that for some of you that have perhaps had issues in the family, in relationships, or in work life, you're just wanting to be balanced. You're just wanting to come back to center. There's also been a breakup or a shake-up for some of you as well, and you feel like you were defeated by that. You have surrendered to that because you are now healing from that, but it's taken you a long time to release it. It's taken you a long time to understand why the relationship did not work, because you were trying to hold on to something that had no more substance. For some of you, not all of you. So let's jump into the tarot and see what we have here, guys. And I'm also going to be using the Flower of Life cards by the beautiful Denise Jarvie for your spiritual guidance this month. Also, check out my featured channels. There may be something there that helps you on your path. And I'm going to jump straight into the tarot part now, guys. So let's keep moving forward, Pisces. Yeah, the 5 of Cups, Hanged Man. Major Arcana here, so there are major shifts that are happening for you with good reason, for good reason. For some of you, what you thought was the 10 of Cups has been complete disappointment. I feel like lessons have been learnt here. Lessons of how much you give of yourself. Lessons of how much you need to pay attention to the actual overall energy or what someone is giving to you. Major Arcana of the Empress right next to the 3 of Swords. So I don't feel that you're going to love the same way. I feel that you are going to shift something in you that's going to create more magical unions that are lasting, and so you don't get tricked. 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, bottom of the deck, yeah, 2 of Swords, bottom of the deck. So decision making is here for you, Pisces. Decision making on a lot of areas of your life. There's a lot of non-completion is what I want to say here. There's a lot of things, a lot of T's that have not been crossed. There's a lot of finalizing here, a lot of endings, a lot of tying up the loose ends that needs to take place. And I do feel with this cycle that some of you have been in, you are wanting that 10 of Cups. But in order to receive that 10 of Cups, some of you need to make the shift within your energetic self to ascend and to be around like-minded people. Because whoever it is that's been dragging you backwards, stopping you from flourishing, controlling you in some way, mind, body, or spirit, you feel that you need to detach from it. Archangel Michael will definitely be great for you. And Archangel Sandalphon as well this month to call upon for life purpose. Jeremiah, Archangel Jeremiah for life purpose, where you want to go, what you want to do, and the signs are going to come. I do feel that there is a new rebirthing here, especially with the 5 of Pentacles and the Sun card, Major Arcana. You tried, Pisces. You've tried all that you can with a relationship or a situation that has not come to fruition. So I do feel that some of you are walking away from a 5-year relationship, or 5 times I've tried to work this out with this person. It's not making me happy, and you're now going towards your happiness. With the 5 of Cups energy, change was imminent. For a lot of you, this is the universe pushing you forward, needing for you to be balanced and not stuck anymore. Making a decision of being self-worth, valuing yourself, and going forward with that Sagittarius energy, pouring the energy back into yourself and not staying stuck for others has been a very important lesson for some of you. We have the Queen of Rods energy here. Again, we are in fire season, although this is Aries. Some of you are dealing with an Aries that is helping you to put the pieces of yourself back together. Very great support. Others of you have an Aries rising or moon, and you are very determined to go forward, to prove them wrong, to make something monumental of your life. Now, let's not show others what they deserve, okay? Let's do it because we want to do it. Let's do these decisions that we're going to make because they're going to be best for our path, and we're going to be able to sleep at night. Let's do it because we don't want any more heartbreak. We don't want to be fooled. We don't want to be played with. We don't want to be manipulated. And there has been a third-party situation or something that you just could no longer stick to. You could no longer stand it. You could no longer be in the energy of this person or people. And the Empress Major Arcana sitting next to the 3 of Cups, there has been some discussion about love. Maybe this is friendships that have been helping you to understand that you need to value yourself. They may have been very supportive. You may have lost a friendship at this time. But the Empress values herself. She's Earth energy. She's also Venus. And she values herself enough to not get caught up in third-party situations, to not get caught up in what people think and what they want for them, to not get caught up in gossip and walk away. So I feel like this has been a lesson for some of you Pisces of where you've needed to learn the self-control, you've needed to learn self-preservation, and you've definitely needed to learn on what kind of love that you want, how you put out your love, how you receive love, how you are manifesting the love and the relationships in your circle. Now there is something that you are very afraid to, you may be afraid to love, you may be afraid to let this person back in, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You may be refusing to see someone for who they really are. You don't want to see it because you don't want this connection to end. You don't want to lose a friendship. You don't want to lose an opportunity, so you're staying quiet. But this is going to emotionally play with you if you don't see to it, okay? And the universe will send us signs, people, situations for us to sit back and figure out the bigger picture. And with the Temperance energy there's a divine timing here of where you are needing to reevaluate your relationships of all kinds. The structure for yourself is very strong. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You're just weary of who's actually there for you because you've had a lot of disappointment. You've had a lot of loss. You've had a lot of people let you down, and you've grieved those losses. You have really detached from them energetically, or they've detached from you, and you've really felt the sadness. For some of you, this has been long-standing friendships that are now over. For others of you, this has been a very long-term relationship that you really wanted to be your 10 of Cups. Others of you are moving forward and manifesting this 10 of Cups. And if you're single, you're definitely concentrating on what it is that you want to create because you're not settling for anything less than this 10 of Cups energy that you want to bring in. You don't want to stay stuck. You do not want to be in a codependency relationship, and you have shifted. Collectively, Pisces has been needing to heal. Pisces has needing to speak up. Pisces have been needing to set people straight and value themselves. And there has been a sacred journey for one of you out there, which has required a life cycle review on how you do things, how you operate, how you are, how you show up in the world, and how others perceive you. And there's a transformation that's taken place here so that you can evolve and you can elevate and descend. So let's get some clarifiers on the Major Arcana here. Lots of big changes. And I love to clarify the Major Arcana because it shifts you into a new direction. And it is the changes that are necessary for path. So the Magician. Meanwhile, you need to be careful of tricksters, yes, but you're also looking at your own destiny, what you're wanting to create, where you want to go, what it is that really lights you up. Don't want to be burdened anymore. Communication is possibly what you've been needing to say to people, I'm sorry, I can't, I am not, I don't want to do it. And some of you have been the nice guy and allowed everybody else to come in and offload their problems, offload their codependency, offload their using, and you've been left with nothing. And now you're cutting that away and saying, no, I actually want something for myself. The Five of Pentacles, maybe you will reconcile in this relationship, but I do feel that others of you are going to let it go and learn from the lessons that this person put you through. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus you may have been dealing with. Yeah. Someone may say they want a renewal, but I don't feel that you're the person saying you want the renewal, because I feel that you are exhausted by their energy. I feel that you're exhausted by what they don't follow through with. Clarifying the Sun card. Clarifying the Sun card for you. There it is. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Very fierce. You're after happiness and you're going to get it. And I do feel that you are going to shift in Leo season. This is Leo. And I feel that you're taking on the traits of a Queen of Swords, or you may have a rising moon in Aquarius or Gemini, Libra, but you're very straight, you're very firm, because you know what makes you happy. You know what you need to make yourself happy. You know who you want, and you're not going to settle for anything less than happiness for yourself, Pisces. And some of you have taken a very long time to find this from within. We have to love ourselves first before we can give that energy to anyone else, or before the universe can align us energetically with those people who value themselves as much as we do, okay? There's a deepening awakening here, especially with those of you who have gone through losing relationships or surrendering to relationships that didn't work out. The Hanged Man. You are questioning, you are waiting, and this is you. You are contemplating at the moment. What is my next move? Where do I want to go? What do I want to be part of? What kind of love do I want? What kind of relationship do I want? Where do I want to go with my career? You are like having a 360 of life. And this is where this life cycle may need to change for you, is I want to have a completely different life, a completely different energy. How do I build it? How do I manifest it? Choices, yeah. So much choice on the table for you, Pisces. You need to be really infused and interested in the choices that are beneficial for you. And you need to be able to see clearly through the rose-colored glasses or the clouded vision that someone's trying to give you. You really do need to take a step back. And I feel like a lot of you are breaking free from anything that is restrictive, anyone's, BS or opinions that are not aligning with your energy, that don't match what you want for yourself. It's like there's a battle between you and somebody else, and it's, I want the cookie, you can't have it, but I'm having it. You're very straight, you're very firm, because you are now taking care of yourself and you now know what is best for your soul path. And that could be a lesson that some of you have needed to come to terms with, perhaps your whole life, of standing strong and saying, actually, no, I'm not going to stay here and be used. I'm not going to be taken advantage of. I'm no longer allowing you to bully me into something I don't want to do. Standing up for you, being true to yourself. Temperance. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius where they're pouring a lot of energy into you and vice versa. Temperance is balancing it out though. Testing to see what works for you and whether the energy works for you. And I feel, as many signs this month I've felt for, is a collective energy of being in alignment. And for those of us who are highly spiritual and work in spiritual realms, or are very empathic, psychic, whatever it is, spiritually driven, we are ascending to show the collective a better way forward, instead of being up in the ego and in the, detriment of negativity. We are ascending as a collective nature to bring in the love and the balance and the tranquility that we need for humanity. So a lot of you are transcending your own energy to have people around you that understand you, understand who you are, mind, body, spirit. Clarify Temperance. Page of Pentacles, a renewal here. You may need to start over. Some of you are. Some of you are letting go of a Sagittarius that's very immature. Very immature indeed. They do not balance you out. They give you more problems than anything else. They may be someone who's a flirt. They flirt around. They like to have many people. Some of you have helped this person try to change their ways, perhaps given them therapy. For some of you, you've definitely fueled their addiction. You've definitely fueled their lifestyle, and I feel you're cutting that off because I feel that it's becoming draining to you. The Queen of Rods. Let's clarify the Queen of Rods. Pisces. Yeah, very firm in Leo season. If you have a rising or moon in fire sign, you are definitely driven. You are definitely focused. You know what it is that you want. You know where the growth is. You know where you need to be. There's an inner knowing. And if you have a rising or moon in Aries, you are very driven. You've used that Mars element before Mars goes retrograde. You are taking all of that energy and putting it into things that are going to be worth your while, that are going to be fruitful for you, that are going to create that growth, that are going to put leaves on that tree of life of yours needs to be realigned. And so you are only placing your energy into and placing your heart and soul into those things and those people that are going to uplift you and make that tree grow. Okay? It's had its winter time. You've shed your leaves. The Three of Swords. Whoever it is that is just taking an opportunity with you, they need to go. Very indecisive person. Yes. Yes, Pisces. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This person plays tricks. They have communication that's all over the place. They're trying to get away with something. They're trying to get away with a third-party situation. They're trying to get away with not admitting to you where their problems were or why they did something. They need to go. And I do feel this is someone who's given you a lot of confusion, someone who's not balanced. They don't know where they are, but they expect you to save them all the time. Yet they still do what they want. No more, Pisces. And this could be where this Five of Cups energy comes in. Let's clarify the Five of Cups here. This has been a long time. Could be 5, 7 years. 5 or 7 could be a significant number. Could be even 3 years, 3 months, 7 months. But there's a significant to 3 and 7, and you're over it. You are done. And you need to. Yeah, new beginning. I'm out of this energy. I need to get out of this energy. I need to restart. I need to start over. A new beginning, please. I need to move forward. I need to get out of this energy. Whether it's, self-sabotage energy of where you feel I'm not good enough, or it's self-talk, whatever it is, you need to get back into alignment, and you need to take time to grieve it and release it. And perhaps in the start of August on this full moon in Aquarius, everything's going to come to the surface. It's going to be a very emotional time for you to once and for all release it. So when that new moon comes in Leo on the 19th, you're able to refresh yourself. You're able to be out of this 10 of Wands, state and be able to manifest something brand new and bring in finally the alignment of your 10 of Cups. Now, for those of you who are in a fantastic relationship and you are not in a situation of breakup, this is a magical time for manifestation. This is a magical time in balancing out the polarities of others, realizing who's in your friend group and who is there for you. This could be a very good connection as well with close friendships, and really aligning yourself with like-minded people. 2020 is the year of change. Not only have we seen that across the planet, but it is also the year of change in intuition, change in energy all across the globe. So you are connecting and finding your tribe. You are connecting with like-minded others because you have shifted something within. Let's clarify Temperance. Yeah, you're walking away from anything that doesn't balance you out. Anything that is frivolous, anything that has no substance. You may definitely be walking away from a Sagittarius, for sure. Some of you. You want to feel balance. Whatever it is that you've tried and tried and tried, it doesn't work. So therefore, you're choosing to go the opposite direction, moving forward. Let's clarify the Empress here. Venus, love, and Venus is direct. So it's important that you recognize that you are worth the journey. Self-talk is very important for you right now. You're going to be victorious. This could be a love of a lifetime coming in for you. If you are single and looking, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, you just feel that there is an energetic pull here, and you need each other in your life. You may feel that this person values you, they uplift you. For others of you, you are valuing yourself and you are making your life victorious. You are wanting to create something so monumental and love yourself, Pisces. Clarifying this Three of Cups, please. Three of Cups. Oh, we had two there, guys. Again, we have fire, 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 fire. Yeah. The Four of Wands, the 1111 card, and the King of Rods. So there could be three people that are wanting your attention. That's a very high possibility for those of you single. For others of you, you've made a decision out of three people on who you really want to build your life with, where you want to be. Others of you are not listening to friendships and you're very, see how they're looking away? You're very grounded, you're very visionary, and you're very straight in going forward. No, I want my happiness over here. Some of you may be dealing with friendships who don't agree with the relationship. They may be a fire sign that you're dealing with, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you know what you want and you know what soul wants and you're not really listening to that. Others of you are walking away from people who are showing you their true colors and they're not in alignment with the way that you want to go forward. The 1111 card is also guidance here from your spiritual team, knowing that you will be put in alignment with that person who is meant for you. Could be 4 months away. Could be 4 years away. Energy is fluid. So this may resonate with you in 4 months. Let me know in the comments if it does. The Two of Wands. Wanting to build a foundation here, wanting to create a world that's different, wanting to rearrange your life in some way. Clarify that. Yeah, staying out of this. Listen, you may have some competition around you. You may have some people who want the same job, who want the same partner. Whatever it is, you're reflecting on certain things that you've had to battle it out. For some of you, this is something you've battled with your whole life. This has got to do with your life cycle. This has got to do with forgiveness in childhood, forgiveness in youth, forgiveness of relatives, forgiveness of something. And you need to put it to bed. Others of you are very fierce in competition right now and wanting to build something monumental and be seen. Two of Swords, clarifying the Two of Swords for Pisces, please. Here it is, Jupiter. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. You're not sure what you want for your next chapter, but you know that you do not want to feel conflicted. You're still making a decision on where destiny is for you. You're still making a decision on where you want to go and what your next chapter looks like. Whether you're going to take this Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra into your next cycle, you're unsure. But the universe is bringing you a brand new beginning here, a brand new cycle that you get to choose who stays on that wheel and who leaves. You get to choose what luck you provide for yourself, what lucky opportunities you place yourself into, and how much you expand or disconnect from others. Some of you are not going to be taking the same friends into this next year. Some of you are not going to be taking the same relationship. There will be no reconciliation. You're wanting to move completely forward and cut it free. Pisces, big energy here, big energy here. Loads of choice on the table, a lot of reflection, a lot of grieving that needs to take place, and a lot of detachment. Archangel Michael would be great for you this month to detach energetically from whoever it is or whatever it is that has not served and that has not worked for you. Let's get your Flower of Life card by the beautiful Denise Jarvie. What is the messages that Pisces need to heal, change their path in some way, celebrate, or bring in? Ooh, there we go. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Okay. So the first card out was intuition. And a lot of you are opening the third eye, awakening, ascending, seeing things from a different perspective, yes, and seeing things from a loving perspective as well. And you're looking at the duality between the spiritual eye and the physical eyes, okay? So for those of you who are doing the inner work, for those of you who are really taking care of mind, body, spirit, you may be finding that your intuition is even more heightened. You are able to become one with yourself a lot quicker. You figure things out very, very quickly. Now, you're Pisces, and Pisces are highly intuitive anyway. You guys know how to judge the energy of others, even though if you've been a little bit blindsided, you are able to reevaluate and able to bring all of those things that you want for yourself into alignment. Some of you need to see beyond the beauty that's been in front of you and see the situation for what it is. Some of you need to see beyond fear and the limitations that someone brings you. And you also need to understand that all things are going to be possible by using this intuition. You are going to get further down the path and the soul path that you want, rather than staying stuck. Crown chakra may be definitely activated for you, and also the third eye is definitely going to be activated for you at this time. You may see purple a lot as well. You may see clear quartz, could be very relevant to you, or clear energy, divine energy, white light. You may be seeing that as well. So there is a belief system here that you thought was right for you, or you had been told that it was correct for you. And a lot of you are holding on to what you thought was meant to be true, but that's not what's putting you in alignment. Some of you are also looking at this belief that you thought that you could keep creating for yourself many, many times over. Again, we've got life cycle here. That's the message that came through. For some of you, this is a life cycle which could have to do with certain beliefs or certain religions or certain traditions, certain ways that people expected you to be, and you're not. And there's something that you have always been wanting to get involved in or practice for a long time. It may not agree with everybody in your circle. People may not agree with your relationships, agree with your life choices, agree with your career, but it is what you've loved and what you've wanted to do. And some of you need to now look at yourself and say to yourself that you are not limited by your past or your future thinking. We're in the present, we're in the now. And you need to choose your next choices in this new chapter with care and mindfulness about what it is that you really want to manifest and what you want in this next wheel, what you want to bring in and what you want to release. And a lot of you are also going to have a lot of new insights that are going to create and discover new ways of how you can be in this world. New gifts, new traits you didn't even think you had, patience. And you will be willing to grow and change, but you must do that groundwork. And we also have symbols, and symbols is the language of the universe, of where our subconscious and collective unconscious collide. So this is where you are able to move more freely upon your path and notice everything from a signage from your higher self to heal and balance yourself out and enjoy your life. Here for a good time, not a long time. This is also when we ascend and when we level up, this is also our secret language that we have between the divine and us. So it is recognizing the wisdom that Source gives us through the crown chakra. It's recognizing the security that we have in the root chakra. It is important that we pay attention to the sacral chakra at this time as well. And it is important that you understand to accept all of you and accept that you are who you are. And let those whispers of who you are become louder and louder so that people can really understand who you are and love you for who you really are. There's also a knowing here that's going to take place of where you can't explain why you need to go somewhere, but you just need to figure that out. I don't know why I need to love this person or why I need to reconcile, but it's what's best for me. Because there could be two souls that are learning each other, have gone through a karmic circle and cycle, and are now having to reunite for the healing. Could be a twin flame situation here as well. But others of you are really recognizing the information that is being downloaded either in dream state or when you're being quiet through meditation, quiet time in nature. You're having that awakening. You're having the, I get it, I understand, I need to go here. And you aren't going to please everybody by your actions, but these actions are going to be true to your soul path. Pisces, I do hope this was helpful. Please like, comment and share. Also, guys, I do have my featured channel. If you have an Aries rising or moon, you may want to check that out. I'm a triple Aries, and I've done a channel that's specifically, for Aries, and you are more than welcome there. We all have Aries in our astrological chart, so wherever Aries may fall for you in your astrological chart, that channel may be of help for you. And I do general readings for that star sign in particular, and we do the astrology as well. So you may want to check that out if you have a lot of Aries placements in your astrological chart, or you have a rising or moon in Aries, or if you're dealing with an Aries. I definitely channel messages and same context as here. So definitely check that out. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, and I hope this was helpful for at least one of you out there. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for your love and support, and I look forward to connecting with you in the very next video. Take care. Happy Leo season.